Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So please just take what fits and leave the rest out. Don't try to make anything fit that does not. Okay, we have emotions are running high. Supermoon with luck is on your side. This is a heavily charged situation. It feels very delicate as well. And it looks like there's a hold on something, a type of blessing here, or a change in the situation that is going to come in due time. Okay, so trust is the issue here, trusting in the divine. I want to feel that way again. I wish I'd treated you better. Someone's definitely wanting to retrace the past, have those same feelings that they've had before. Overall energy, Two of Cups. Cancer, I believe it was, had the Two of Cups as the overall energy. But this is about being on the same page with someone. Kind of picking up that there is a connection here that is possibly hidden. This time I'm picking up this symbol here. Feels like unification. Both of you are in the process or in the weights of unifying, coming into fruition. So let's see what's going on in your energy. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, and the World card. This is your lucky month. And actually, it's heading all the way into June. This summer is going to be very beneficial for you, especially financially. But when it comes to love, it's kind of like you have the Midas touch. Things suddenly turn in your favor where you feel like everything that you want or that you do just comes to you easily, successfully. This is definitely being guided by the universe because there's something here you've heavily invested in. And this could be something that you've learned along the way or that has happened in the situation where you laid your cards the right way. Karmic retribution for you. Let's see this World card. Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords, and the Devil. You've escaped some really tough things. Attachments as well. You have overcome the impossible. This is fantastic for you guys. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you can do no wrong. I've never seen a reading like this for you guys in the beginning, your current energy. So let's see what's going on in theirs. We have Empress, Strength, and the Death card. We have three major arcana. And I see there's a life-changing moment going on. This is energy that is transforming from a negative headspace to all of a sudden a positive headspace. Someone's seeing a way out, the light at the end of the tunnel. And I see that because they realize this and they haven't seen this in the past, they're starting to understand this connection a lot more, but they also are more appreciative of who you are and what you brought to their life. Let's see this Death card. High Priestess, Eight of Swords. No more of them being stuck, trapped in this situation where they don't feel a way out. Some of them felt bound by their fears or doubts about themselves and not this connection as a whole, not believing in what the possibility it can be. Also, I see someone letting go of fear where they feel that they can't achieve something. It's almost like the rose-colored glasses have come off and they realize that there is nothing that they can't do. The impossible can be possible just because they're in control of their own thoughts and what they feel. So a very exciting time. I also have to say though, yeah, Hanged Man, Ace of Swords, they have these deep emotions that are kind of stirring within them. They do feel like there's a lot that needs to come to the surface and needs to be addressed. But in due time, Hanged Man, Ace of Swords, also, they're putting on a brave face in their environment. This person is definitely trying to show others that they're not fazed by anything, but deep down, they know what they want, and it's completely opposite of what they're doing at the moment. So let's see what's happened in the past. Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. This was really difficult. Okay. So you might have been in a situation with someone where you really stuck in through thick and thin. You're possibly always waiting for this person to make the move or to make some kind of commitment out of what was talked about or promised in the beginning. But it looks like they disappointed you a lot. They ended up walking away from the situation, leaving you feeling devastated. There's a lot of pain and suffering that a lot of you have gone through, as well as some trauma that has come up from this because you've experienced something like this in the past. And you wanted to have faith and trust in this person, but it's like they just ultimately broke it. And so it was so disappointing to you because you tried to not let the past affect this connection, but then they made it happen. It's kind of like they disappointed you anyways. They ended up doing what you didn't want them to do, or you feared them doing. So let's see this Eight of Cups. After so much and so long, some of you have been in this situation with them for a long time. It feels like all they did was give up, throw in the towel, without a word. For a lot of you, Fool card. They made an irrational decision, something that they deeply regretted, as well as how they handled this. You felt like you meant nothing to them, that they just kind of discarded you. Let's see the Fool card. Ten of Wands. Became a burdensome situation. So you kind of knew along the way that this person was giving less and less, or they were acting a little different than they were in the beginning. And you felt like they were trying to maybe hurt your feelings more, or maybe they were trying to push you away at some time, but you still wanted to believe that they weren't doing that. So you still did the right thing. You still were your true self and were honest with them. But then they disappointed you because they just felt like there was so much going on. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there's a lot of things stacked against this connection, and they felt like the pressure was too much. A lot of them felt they needed to retreat or walk away because there was no way out of the situation. They knew they were going to disappoint you anyways, but they just didn't want to see it, or they didn't want to hear it. And this was devastating. Let's see this Five of Cups. I don't know why you guys always Scorpio, you guys get this tough energy, heartbreaking. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Six of Cups. What happened is they kind of spooked themselves out. They made their fear become a reality, and they were so worried about the fact that they thought they weren't going to be a committed person, or maybe they would not make you happy. They were thinking about all these things that they know they aren't, and feeling insecure about that. And so they went with it and ran. They let that overcome what they truly wanted with you. And I see them just really getting scared and retreating. Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, feeling like this was not going to come to fruition. And if it's not their insecurity, they felt like there was so much stacked up against this that they were never going to make it possible for you to be with them, for you two to be free, to be with each other. So they felt they would be a disappointment anyways. Let's see the challenge. And it's something that they just didn't want to deal with. Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so holding back, yeah, I did see that. Even throughout this whole situation, you never really got all of them, because there was something else taking their focus away. Some of them, they were in a committed situation, possibly marriage. Others of them, they felt they had duties or responsibilities elsewhere. There was just so much going on. Maybe they worked a lot, but they were at a crossroads when you did come into their life. But they refrained from making a decision due to fear, insecurities, a lot of them holding back because they felt they needed to keep something safe that they have built in their life, just so that they would have something to fall back on, just not wanting to step away from their comfort zone. I really see someone clinging to what is safe. Let's see this Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, I also see that when they test you in communication, they really were trying to test the waters to see if you were going to bail out, or maybe you would leave them, because it would make their decision a lot easier. It's not what they wanted, but they felt like if they did push you to the limit, then they would see that maybe you didn't love them after all. Maybe you were wanting to look for something else, and that they would disappoint you. Almost a little test to see if they were disappointing you, so that it would be okay to bail out. A lot of things going on, or strategies here to kind of fix the situation without directly dealing with it. So you might have felt they were very evasive, or they weren't ever being honest because they weren't dealing with what the issue was. It's just like run away. And this person can be someone that doesn't like to be tied down too much or responsible, but they've got stuck in some situations in their life where they are responsible for others, or they feel like it's unhappy and miserable for them. So if they get stuck in another situation, they feel it would be overwhelming. Four of Swords. Yeah, I just see they do feel like they are a disappointment here. No, like no matter what they do in their head, they really think that they disappoint others, or they're not really successful in being a committed partner or giving equally. There's something that really bothers them about how they do things. But I see in the current moment, they're finally seeing what held them back, what stopped them from achieving their goals. And it was them. They were getting in their own way. And that's why their emotions are kind of all over the map now. They're intense because they know what they want, but now they have to set a goal to achieve it. And they've not really done that before. They've kind of just been playing it safe, living in their comfort zone. Three of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Five of Swords for what's about to happen. Someone's about to fight for this at all costs. And I see that they've gathered the strength and the courage to do the impossible. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.